All right, folks, we're going to be talking about the artwork in my apartment. So, this is actually the biggest piece. We got it from the girlfriend's cousins, something like that. It's old. It's uh, looks like a forest based on my scientific calculations. Definitely a forest. Got some trees, probably some dirt, some bushes, some leaves, probably some animals in there. Maybe secret passage to Narnia. Maybe it's just a painting. Maybe it's not just a painting. Maybe it's like Mario 64, where I can jump into that and go into that world. Or I do that and I go into my neighbor's apartment and I get arrested. But I digress. Let's move along. So I'm just gonna go transition right here. So this is not actually a painting. This is, I think it's, I forget it's like material, threads, that kind of thing, yarns, all that kind of stuff. Old people things, like they did this. This is my grandmother or something like that. Excuse me, I'm not sure, but we're gonna move right along, as you can see. Don't worry about that. I didn't do anything wrong. Anyway, we're going to move right along over to this guy. And, yes, it's the Western Wall in Jerusalem. This is actually really cool. You can also, you can kind of see me in the reflection. But, if you look here, you can kind of see how, it punches out a little bit. That's what Jerusalem looks like in 3D picture form. It's a home blessing. Boom. So I do like this one. It's pretty cool. I do like it. I think it looks really good right here too. So moving right along, sweet transition. So this is right sort of close to our front door. Similar to the one over there with the kids. This is a rabbi. He's got the Torah wrapped up and everything. So that's sitting right above our glass mirror thing over here. And I know you can see the reflection in the mirror. I'll talk about all these tchotchkes you got over here and everything, all that stuff. I'll get to that in a different video. But let's get moving on. Sweet transition, because I don't want you to see everything. And boom. So what you got here is girlfriend painted, I think, these two. I don't know if she did this one. Maybe she did. I don't know. But got some bluebirds. Got a darker bluebird. A forest scene. And then this rainbow waterfall. Colorful. Vibrant. Majestic. Everything you want to see in a water structure picture. So, moving right along. We're going to go right to this bad boy right here. I don't know what this is. I hung it up. It's a thing. That's about it. So moving right along, there's my feet. There's another picture. This is made out of pencil. Don't know if it's anyone in particular. Let's see. I don't know. Nicholas Cage painted this. I don't know. But you got the girl or feminine guy with a hat and her. It's a little ambiguous. That can be a boy or a girl. Whatever. This painting's way too contemporary. So, moving on to this wall. Black cat. Self-explanatory. It's a cat. It's black. Believe my girlfriend painted that. And this one as well. This windmill. I actually really like this one a lot. I find the yellow just kind of pops on this. I don't know. Just something about the yellow part of the windmill just really pops. Also, the little window right here. Big fan of that window. So, the thing next to it is not really painted. It was just kind of printed out and framed, so I hung it up because that's what I do. So moving right along, this one was one of the first ones I put up. It's not a real Van Gogh, obviously, but I do like Van Gogh's artwork. I find it very, I don't know, pleasing to the eye. You can see my window out there. That's pretty cool. But we're going to go into that room in just a second. So sweet transition. Bang! My man! Hey, Will, how you doing? That's a signed William Shatner picture. Right above him, saved by, well, Not anymore. R.I.P. But that is a signed Screech picture. This is not signed by the South Park miniature version of Kiss. Let's close that door. Little musical thing. Those that are wondering, it's G clef. These are all the notes. That is it's obviously not real, but that's Picasso. I got guitars in here. Got to have a Picasso with a guitar. Right next to him, naturally, Jimmy, wearing his Native American garb, playing his 1964 Stratocaster. I believe that's what it is. I don't think this is Woodstock. Maybe this was Woodstock, or maybe Monterey Jazz Fest. I'm not sure. Might have been Woodstock. But this one's crazy, but I'm going to get to that one in a little bit. This one is also crazy. This is actually very, very old. I have had this for... It's older than me. It's from 1986. Just date me a little bit, but yeah. It's Mickey Mouse's Chocolate Factory. And as you can see, Donald is forcing these turtles against their will, though this sick bastard's enjoying it, into this little chocolate tub. And then he goes here, and then they go here, stamped, sent out. You can see everything going on. You would be the money guy. There's Mickey, of course. You have a lot of the classic characters. Huey, Dewey, and Louie, Dumbo. Is that Minnie Mouse? Yeah, that's Minnie Mouse. Chip and Dale, all that stuff. Obviously not all the Disney characters. So this one I might make a separate video on just to see how many I can name. But it's literally just tons of rock stars. Some are really obvious. Clearly Bob Marley. That's Ozzy. Sid Vicious, Axl Rose, Steven Tyler. That's Elvis. There's Robert Plant, I think. And there's Jimmy, obviously. You got the Beatles. There's Eddie. There's Ted Nugent. Fuck him. And I'll go through this later. I mean, you got some of the more contemporary guys up here. The Chili Peppers, Nirvana, Metallica, I think are all up in that corner. Ringo's up there with the drum set. But we'll get to that one in a different video. So these are, I'm not going to really show you those, but those are kind of like, what do you call it? Diplomas. But it's a little picture of my band in Asbury Park. This is a picture of a guitar. And now we're going to do a little bit of a transition. Also signed, Ralph Macchio, and I forget the other guy's name. These are not signed because they're just paintings and those aren't real people. Clearly that's not a real penguin. I can tell because penguins don't wear scarves. Very obvious. I don't know what that is. This is very, very clear. This is a Pink Floyd poster. Animals. The Wall. Wish You Were Here. Dark Side of the Moon. Everyone knows this. Blind people know this. A little more Die Hard. This is Relics. Atom Heart Mother. A lot of people don't know that one. And one of the last ones we got here. This bag and this lighter in the way. But if you couldn't already guess, I mean, if you've seen the movie, you know. If you don't, you don't know. Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Classic movie. I don't want to say this is the most bizarre thing Johnny Depp's ever done. It's actually right in line with all the crap he's ever done. Just being weird. But anyway, it's about Captain Jack Sparrow and the dude from Sicario, the hitman. They have a briefcase full of drugs, and they go to Las Vegas to go document a motocross event. Takes place in the 60s. That's about it. A lot of other things happen, but that's really about it. This is one in front of my computer because it's very zen. Again, I'm just kind of stretching here because I'm over my desk. Yeah, I like that a lot. It's got everything I want. Flowers, water, boats. That's Marc Messier. And that's really about it, folks, as far as like the artwork. There's some other things. There's some minor things. There's some things in bathrooms. I don't really feel like taking you to the bathroom, so y'all have a good time.